Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir werden jetzt das Zwischen-Arkon-Kapitel machen. Heimkehr des Kranichs mit dem Wind. Wiederaufbau des Jadegemachs. Ich nehme mal an, das wird, wenn es als Zwischenkapitel gilt, wohl zur Main Story mit zuzählen. Das heißt, man muss es gemacht haben. Und deshalb sind zwar heute schon 4 Videos, aber machen wir halt noch 2 Videos mehr. Ich habe geguckt, weil man ja im neuen Gebiet am Anfang fischen kann und da 2 Rochenarten fangen kann. Ob man jetzt hier beim Händler irgendwas anderes sich holen kann oder so, ist aber nicht. Also, schade. Ach so, ja, wo ist denn das jetzt? Man sollte doch jetzt aussuchen können, ne? Man will nach Liu E, genau. Und der neue Boss ist einfach viel zu leicht. Ich habe halt komplett nichts gesagt bei dem neuen Boss, weil ich habe, hätte mein Dialog einmal ordentlich gekrittet mit 120k oder so. Und das hätte beide getroffen. Wenn die beide, ich sag mal so, auf 1/3 Leben hätten, dann beide auf einmal weggehabt. Zum Glück hat mein Dialog nur einmal etwas höher gekrittet und dann hat zweimal mit 20k nur. Sonst wäre der neue Boss so schnell tot gewesen, dass es gar nicht gelohnt hätte für ein Video.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Yes.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but...
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyuet Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes...
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, I have other business to attend. Remember, this is a race against the clock.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, first we gotta get out of Yujing Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of...
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and... As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we...
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
WTF? Ist nicht zugehört.
Did you
Hinter
see
ihr
that?
her.
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Ich gehe erstmal meine Lootroute ab. Immer wenn ich hier bin, immer denselben Weg. Nein! Ich hasse diese olle Lücke, ne? Wie oft ich da schon runtergefallen bin. Und wie wenig Lust sie hatten, das hier ordentlich zu machen, ne? Schon wieder nicht. So. Jetzt. Okay. Reicht.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Ich mach mich fertig.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy.
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a... Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor, but here we are. Perhaps... yes.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're...
No, don't.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took us. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herb.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take... After all, you...
Also ich habe alles in der Tasche zu 100 Stacks.
You think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems... Where did...
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope...
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains! That proves it! Paimon knew she was an Adeptus!
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been...
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was...
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want. Were you interested in the contest too?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow! You really don't have to, but having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon...
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one...
Look, we want to win the Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu? What are you doing out here?
Auf ihn warte ich auch noch, dass man ihn endlich pullen kann.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
Oh, keine neuen Rezepte mit dem Update. Beziehungsweise vielleicht woanders.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happened.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of sunset vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the... At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any sunset vermilion...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Well, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly...
That's great! Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you...
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes...
Okay.
Okay, wir suchen also jetzt so eine Ruine mit Fallen und töten wollen. Danke. Beziehungsweise eine Ruine, wo ein Boot drin ist, was uns töten will. Ah, okay, ja. Hier waren wir schon mal.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Aha. Guten Tag. Hallo. Ach, zu kurz.
The Sealy got... What? Weren't we at a waterfall just... Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath... And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an... If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining...
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are.
Und sie hilft schon im Kampf. Oh, sie hat sogar 2 Charges hier. Also sie Doppel-E machen. Hier hat sie nur 2400 Angriffskraft. Ist aber... Das wird ja stimmen. 82 ist die Waffe hier. Hier hat sie das... Okay, jetzt auch ein anderes Set als im Testlauf. Ja, Sternbild müsste sie auch haben, ja. Ja, die hat seinen extra Charge für die E. Oh, sie bekommt extra Crit, macht sie. Uiuiuiui. Okay, das heißt, die hier macht mehr Schaden als die im Testlauf eigentlich. So, so.
Manifest!
Könnt ihr mal drin stehen bleiben? Das wäre nett. Alle zusammen an einer Stelle. Damit ich entweder chargen kann oder AOE.
Transfiguration! Obey!
Hab nicht. gesagt, wir müssen es kaputt machen, oder nicht?
Let's light it up.
Also ich kann nichts klicken und kaputt schlagen. Ne, er hat keine Lebensanzeige. Sie irgendwas machen?
Transfiguration.
Ne. Okay. Kann man einfach so random. Also müssen an den irgendwas machen, damit wir das hier wegmachen können, aber was sehe ich halt nicht. Ah, okay, nee, ich hab's gesehen. Da ist die Säule kehren. Beinahe hätte ich mich weggeglitscht, danke. Ich hab den Kern nicht gesehen.
Take your true form. Manifest. Transfiguration.
Okay, 10k. Ich muss mal was schauen. Wie hoch ist ihr Multiplier für... Fall ist 160 nur. Okay. Dann lohnt sich der Charge auch nicht wirklich. Geh da hoch. Bitte.
Unleash.
Ja. Okay, und jetzt? Wie kommen wir nach da oben? Ah, Frage selber beantwortet.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Warte, erstmal so. Dann so. Dann
By ordinance
so.
divine.
Dann nochmal
Take your
so.
true form.
Dann so.
Swirl.
Shaken and stirred.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Er kriegt kein Element, schade.
My will embodied.
Ja, es kann halt nicht jeder 5-Star mega starker Damage-Dealer sein.
We're gonna fall!
Gar nicht. Lüge.
Is everyone okay?
Nein.
Look! The ceiling has disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Ruhe.
My apologies.
Where'd that come from?
Ja, würde ich auch gerne mal wissen.
Scratch. Teamwork is
geplatzt. Ich habe eigentlich gedacht, das Viech wacht da noch auf, aber wenn er nicht will. Ah ja. Warte, nochmal.
My will embodied. Obey. Cryo incarnate.
Whirling snow, coming out hot. Sumetsu! My apologies.
Eigentlich müsste der noch aufwachen. Ja. Also Shinhei ist halt Ayaka Support.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Bully me. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Ah ja. Kannst du auch wieder weggehen? Ja. Kannst du. Gehst du weiter? Ja. Lot. Kann man... Nope. Dann gehen wir hier weiter gucken. So, für die hier einfach rumschubsen dürfen, wie wir wollen. Ja, das ist... Der geht nicht. Der geht. Ha. Ah, da. Nice. Nö. Kann nichts mitmachen. Nö, auch nicht. Okay. Ich kann die Truppenordnung ja gar nicht ändern.
I'm here. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drink, huh?
By ordinance divine.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Das ist für die Großen.
Everybody stand back! Huh?
Burn!
Transfiguration.
Machen wir so.
My will embodied.
My apologies!
Oh. Pew pew. Diana special.
Hallo, du sollst eine Attacke
Cryo
drücken.
incarnate.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Also Diona, Ayaka, Shenhe und dazu noch irgendwie eine Reaktion, so wie Bennett. Wäre halt schon eine mega starke Kombo. Also im Prinzip könnte man Diluc hier wegmachen, Ayaka als Main DPS und alle anderen drei als Unterstützung.
Look over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Okay, dann holen wir das hier. Ja. Wann gibt's Essen? Guck, wie sitzt sie? Ach, sie hat auch dieses mit die Hände vorne. Als ob.
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon, just if we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense!
Is it now? I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Okay, dann war das die erste von 3 Sachen, die wir suchen sollten. Mal gucken. Vielleicht schaffen wir die anderen beiden im nächsten Part zusammen. Also bis dahin. Ciao, Leute.